back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig.
And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and welcome here to Fisher High School, where we have the Climax-Fisher Knights at home taking on the Roseau Rams. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, taking you through all of the action here tonight. Going to be a learning experience here tonight. Both head coaches coming into their first seasons with their respective teams. Going to be talking with both of them here today, getting their feelings on, coming into their first year, how they're adjusting, and what they're expecting out of both of their teams here so far this season. Again, we will have all of that for you and more. Again, your starting lineup still to come. Still going to be talking with the coaches here in just a bit. But again, you are looking at yourliveevent.com. You are tuned in, and especially we appreciate you for tuning in here so far tonight as well. Again, got a lot of great action here coming up. Coming up next, going to be talking with head coach Ryan DeBach, head coach of the Roseau Rams, entering his first season. Going to talk with him coming up next right here on the Your Live Event pregame show, getting you all set for action between the Roseau Rams and the Climax-Fisher Knights right here on yourliveevent.com.
Mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back to the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. We have the Roseau Rams taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights here in Fisher. And joining me now is Ryan DeBach, head coach of the Roseau Rams. And Coach, thank you for taking the time with me. And, obviously you got a little bit of time to see these guys transitioning over from football into the basketball season here. What have you seen from the guys, and what are your expectations for these guys this year?
We're really young. It's just really, at this point, it's just about kind of learning each other and kind of learning the system. It's my first year here as coach, so it's a whole new scheme and everything, and so there'll be some bumps in the road, but just growing through that and relying on our 2 seniors we have as leaders and our other captain, Gunnar, who's a junior, Gunnar Lund. Those guys are going to be huge. If we can put it together, I think we'll be pretty tough.
And what's the adjustment for you been like this year then, adjusting to the head coaching chair at that point?
Yeah, no, it's been, there's a lot. I've learned a lot in a couple weeks of the season already, so just keep doing that, relying on, I got a lot of experience as our C coach, our assistant coach, Tracy Barovich, so she has a lot of input, and then Coach Forrest also, helps a lot, and together we make a pretty good team, I think. So.
And when it comes to the guys, like you said, you've gotten a chance to be around these guys for a few weeks now. Who's really standing out for you this year, and what do you have expectation-wise for those guys?
Well, Gunnar Lund is kind of I think he's our main leader. He's a junior, and he's, getting stronger every practice, it seems like. So we'll be leaning on him. And also 8th grader Jordan Borovich is he's very good. He's still, developing and learning the game, but yeah, I think he's going to hit another level this year. And the sky's the limit. So if we can get everything fired on all cylinders with them guys, we're gonna be tough.
And then I know this is your first year as head coach, but it seems like every year, even if you have the majority of the same players coming back, there's always a different locker room feel. And so, for you, what's it been like being around these guys and getting a chance to coach this locker room? What's it been like through your eyes?
It's been good. It's been fun. They're a fun group of guys. They're kind of goofy at times and carefree, but they play hard and they want to be out there and they just love the game. So it's a lot of fun.
And then for you, Coach, what do you see as the keys to the game tonight for Roseau Rams come away with a victory here tonight?
Well, we got to contain Ryan Morris, try to keep him in front of us, not let him get to the basket, and also make sure, we're closing out on Evitts and rebounding, I think those are the biggest things for us. And just, like I said, it's a new offense, new everything, so we got to execute on that end too.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you for the time. Appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right, and special thanks to Ryan DeBach for joining me here. Again, you are tuned in to the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show, getting you all set to go. Again, tonight, the Roseau Rams take on the Climax-Fisher Knights. When we come back, we're going to get into the Climax-Fisher Knights side of things here with first-year head coach Alex Wenzel. Going to get into all of that and more. Going to be looking at their starting lineups here still to come right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com. We're here pregame as the Roseau Rams taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. I'm joined by Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights. And Coach, I know this is your first year, so for you, how does it kind of feel coming into this year, and how has it been so far coming in?
It's been good. It's a learning curve, definitely. Got some young kids that are gonna have to step up and play and fill some big shoes from the seniors lost last year, but overall, I feel pretty good about it.
And then what's been a focus for you guys so far this season? Obviously, getting a chance to see how these guys have played, obviously coming off football, coming into the basketball season here. What's been the focus with a quick turnaround?
I want to see a lot of defense. We kind of want to focus on defense and doing the fundamental things right. Doing the boxing out, getting in the passing lanes, hustling, just doing the little things right, and hopefully coming away with some wins.
And then, for you as well, getting a chance to see some of these guys, has anybody really stood out to you so far? And, what are your expectations for these guys this season?
We have a couple sophomores that started last year, and they're coming back to be juniors, and I think they're going to be kind of our core. We're going to kind of try on the offense through them, and I think, just the expectation is they want to play as a team and win. That's been something that's been kind of lacked of in the Fisher basketball department the last few years, so we want to kind of change the culture and bring some wins back home.
And then, every single year it seems like, even if you're bringing back the majority of players, there's always a difference in the locker room. And so for you, being around these guys for the last few weeks, what's it been like, and what's the locker room been like from your eyes as a coach?
It's been great. It's been a lot of, the kids love being with each other, hanging out with each other. It's a tight group. It's a very tight group. We got just a few kids. We don't have numbers, so they get who they get, and they seem to all enjoy each other and practice hard with each other, which is great.
And then last question here for you, Coach. But what do you see as the keys to getting a win here tonight for the Knights to start the season here?
Well, it'll kind of sound like a broken record, but definitely the fundamental stuff. Doing the boxing out, doing the make a pass, make the passes, make the easy ones. Try and stay away from shooting too many three-pointers. I think that's not our strong point, and just doing the little things, boxing out, making sure we're in the right positions on defense, and hustling. I think that's going to be our key to getting the W tonight.
All right, Coach. Thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, and special thanks to head coach Alex Wenzel, again, having his coaching debut here tonight for the Climax-Fisher Knights, getting their season started. Taking on the Roseau Rams. Again, Alex Wenzel taking on Ryan DeBach. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to get into the starting lineups for both teams here tonight. Again, the Roseau Rams here in Fisher to take on the Climax-Fisher Knights. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. You're watching the YourLiveEvent.com pregame show. Stay with us for more coming up after this.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where again the Roseau Rams traveling down to Fisher to take on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. Let's go over our starting lineups here going for the Roseau Rams taking on the Climax-Fisher Knights. Let's go ahead and start with those Rams. And starting tonight, we have Riley Biediger taking along with Max Wilson, Jordan Baravich, Gunnar Lund, and Evan Butler. Starting for the Knights, it's going to be Ryan Morris, Branson Solheim, as well as Ethan Evans, Dylan Carenta and Luis Gonzalez. So those are both teams' starters here tonight. Getting you all set to go here from Fisher. Again, both teams starting off their season. It's new eras for both teams as new first-year head coaches on both sides of the ball. Ryan DeBach for the Rams of Roseau and Alex Wenzel for the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight as well. It's going to be an interesting look between both of these teams. A lot of youth on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see how both these teams translate and really start up this new era of basketball for both of their schools here tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, it's time for tip-off right here from Fisher High School. Climax-Fisher Knights at home taking on the Roseau Rams. We'll have all the action right here on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us for tip-off between both teams.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds, Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where we have the Climax-Fisher Knights at home getting set to go. We're getting you all set to go for the action here tonight. The starting lineups being announced. And again, we'll go through those for you, starting with the Roseau Rams. Riley Habiger going ahead and getting the start here tonight. He will be starting along with Max Wilson, Jordan Baravich, and Gunnar Lund and Evan Butler going for the Rams here tonight. For the Climax-Fisher Knights, Ryan Moore is going to get the start here tonight. Alongside him, the freshman Branson Solheim going to be starting here tonight. And then upperclassmen Ethan Evans, as well as Dylan Corinta and Luis Gonzalez, getting you all set to go here tonight for tonight's action. And again, the theme for tonight basically is going to be lessons learned here on both sides, as you know, you're getting into the new eras here. Last year for Climax-Fisher, you had Coach Brenda Slate as the head coach. She steps down. Now you have Alex Wenzel stepping up into that head coaching role here this evening again, and we have the tip-off coming between these two, and the tip is going to be knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be going for the Knights. So first turnover right off the tip there, and now we are officially underway. And the quick pass going to the outside, that's going to be going over to Solheim. Solheim giving it back to Morris. Morris passing it to the outside, and that is Effitz passing it back over to Morris. Morris, quick jumper with the left-handed shot. That's going to be a little short. Going to be grabbed, rebounded, and shot going up there from Corinta. That was rejected, and going back, that's going to be a layup up, no, and rebounded. That one taken down. Rebounded there by Ethan Evans. And so now it's going to be taken out of bounds. Taking out of bounds is going to be Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance coming in. Torrance coming in for Morris. Torrance passing it back over to Evitz. Evitz taking the mid-range jumper of his own. No, rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez rejected there by the Rams, and that's going to be a foul there. Foul on Solheim. First foul of the evening for the game there. Now taking it across court, that's going to be Baravich. Passing it over to Habiger. Habiger pass it over. He gets it in the post, and passing it back to the outside. That's over to Lund. Lund trying to get the fadeaway jumper there, highly contested. Rebounded, going to Corinta. And the shot going up for Torrance, no. Grabbed by Gonzalez. Gonzalez shot goes up, no, and rebounded and fought for. Rebound going over to Gunnar Lund. And that foul going on Ty Torrance. Second foul of the evening for Climax-Fisher. And ball going across the court. That's going to be taking it by Baravich. Passing into the outside. That's over to Butler. Butler giving it back over to Lund. Lund giving it to Baravich. Baravich going into the bucket. No, grabbed once again and throwing it down court. Good pass. Luis Gonzalez going up with contact, and that's going to be a blocking foul. 2 free throws coming. 2 free throws by our friends over at Agrimax. Again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location at 218-891-2211. You see the number on the screen there. Go ahead and give them a call. So again, free throws coming from Gonzalez. First one up, no. And that foul going on Max Wilson. And shot up. That one coming up just short, so that's going to be no good on those free throws. It's going to be a Roseau ball. We're still scoreless. Here 16 minutes to go here in the first half. And passing it back over, that's going to Habiger, excuse me. And shot going up. No, it's going to be deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be staying with Roseau. And taken out of bounds, that's going to be Borovich. And screens being set, looking for the open man, blocked there by Ryan Morris. Again, good defense there by Climax-Fisher. And, you know, we talked about it with Alex Winslow prior to the game, but, you know, the focus being heavily on defense so far this year. And no shot. And still going to be Roseau ball. But again, good defense here so far tonight. That foul going on Morris. And another foul, another quick two fouls there on Morris, and Morris will have to sit down. Ty Torrance coming in for him. That's 4 quick fouls on Climax-Fisher here tonight. Quickly passing it to the outside. That's over to Wilson. Wilson passing it over to Lund. Giving it back to Borovich. Borovich with Torrance covering him. Jumping through the defender. Splitting the double team. Up and good. Quick 2 points there for Borovich. And Roseau takes a quick lead. And another 2 points going back for Solheim. So now getting a little bit of offense between these two as both teams trying to go ahead and go tit for tat there on that point. And so looking down court, trying to find Corinta. That was Evitz. Just a little bit too much on that one. So turnover for Climax-Fisher. 2-2, just under 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Taking it across court, that's going to be Borovich. Borovich met there by Solheim. And taking it down, up for the layup, no. Evitz throwing it down court, trying to find Luis Gonzalez again, but just a little bit too much. That's another turnover there for Climax-Fisher. Bringing it across court is Borovich. Borovich met by Torrance, and quick move and good layup. Good layup there for Borovich, showing a quick first step, and now Climax-Fisher trying to respond. Outside jumper there for Torrance, rattles out of the rim, and now in transition is going to be Roseau. They're going to be looking for the open man, and would have been a little bit of a long shot there, but shot going up, no. And that's going to be a foul, a little bit of a push there on Max Wilson. That is his second foul of the game for the senior. And for the Knights, bringing it across court, that's Ethan Evitz. Evitz giving it to Torrance. Torrance surveying the court, passing it over to his left, over to Corinta, and that one gets lost by Evitz. Taking it down court in transition, going up for the layup. No. It's going to be out of bounds there, and going up for that layup, that was Gunnar Lund. Had a good look, just wasn't able to get that one down. Passes it over to Lund, finding Borovich. Borovich down low, and that's swatted away. Almost scooped away at that point, taking it inside, and now outside three-pointer, up and no good, rebounded, going to Stavi. And that's taken back, going up for the layup, that's good. Ethan Evitz, 2 points of his own. And now we're all knotted up 4 apiece. And Wilson passing it out to Habiger. And passing out to Borovich for 3. No. It's going to be fought for a rebound, but Foul going against Gunnar Lund. Looked like a push. What's an over-the-back foul on that one? Trying to fight for that rebound. Taking it up court is going to be Evitz. Evitz finding Torrance on the outside for three. Up, no. Grab for the rebound. That was Solheim. No. And taking it back in transition, Borovich up under, good. Jordan Borovich. My goodness. And that's going to be a travel, so that's going to be another turnover there for Climax-Fisher. And looks like that's going to be a timeout going for Roseau, so we're going to take it with them right here on yourliveevent.com. Again, the Rams leading 6-4 here. 12 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in the first half on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where we have the Climax-Fisher Knights at home taking on the Roseau Rams. Climax-Fisher currently losing 6-4. Roseau Rams leading 6-4 here, and so far it's been Jordan Borovich that's really taken control. And that one stolen away. Good defense there by Solheim, and giving that one over to Ryan Morris. Morris going ahead and taking it down low, trying to find the open man, and with Carenta. Carenta trying to create some open space, doesn't have it. Finding Morris in the corner. Morris giving it back to Evitz. Evitz driving, kicking it back to Morris. Morris for three. No. And that's going to be a foul. A foul going on Branson Solheim there. So that's his second foul of the evening. Fifth foul for Climax-Fisher. And pass going over. That's going to be taken by Gunnar Lund. And now giving it back to Borovich. Borovich covered by Morris. Morris with the steal. He's going to go ahead, take it all the way down, and met by some other Ram defenders. Knocked away, and they're going to give it to the Rams there. So good defense, just not able to translate it into points on the other end. Inbounded over to Borovich. Borovich taking it up court. And the open shot, no, that one's short for the Rams, and rebound. It was rebounded there by Morris. And Morris losing that one, and pass going in, and Borovich trying to find the open man. Good defense. And another steal for Morris. Morris was trying to take that one down. That's going to be a foul going on Habiger. So second steal of the night for Ryan Morris there. Morris will take it up court. Morris passing to the outside over to Evitz. Evitz getting the mid-range jumper up. That's going to be off the iron. Fighting for it and takes it back. And giving it back to Morris. Morris with the fadeaway. That's going to be good. So balanced attack on offense for Climax-Fisher. 3 different Knights scoring here tonight. We're all knotted up at 6. Just over 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Giving it back to Habiger. Or giving it back to Borovich, excuse me. And that's a three-pointer. Jordan Borovich saying, put the team on my back, I got you. Giving it back to Evitz for the Knights. Kicking it to the outside, and fadeaway coming, and that's going to be no good. And rebounded by Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund with a Euro step, giving it back to Max Wilson. Up, no good. That's going to be rebounded, tipped away by Gonzalez, and given back over to Morris. Morris kicking to the outside over to Evitz. Evitz going ahead, giving it back to Morris. Morris for three, no. Going up for that is going to be Gonzalez, and he gets fouled. Going to get a couple Agri-Max free throws here coming up. So 9-6 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And first free throw from Gonzalez, no good. Second free throw from Gonzalez coming. Shot up, and that's good. So Gonzalez gets the point. And now Roseau Rams currently up 9-7, trying to extend their lead. Taking it inside is Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund kicking to the outside. Shot going up. That's good. Three-pointer on the board for Evan Butler. And Luis Gonzalez getting the pass inside. And that's going to be turnover. But bringing the ball across the court is Roseau, giving it back over to Butler. Butler kicking to the outside over to Wilson. Wilson covered by Solheim, giving it back to Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund passing it over. That's over to Stavi. That's taken away. That's taken away by Morris. Morris giving it up court to Evitz. Evitz trying to get a mid-range jumper. No, a little long on that one. Giving it back to Evitz and that's going to be up and good. Three-point play potentially coming. Ethan Evans saying, give me the Agri-Max and one. So shot going up, and that is an and one with the Agri-Max free throw. Making it 12-10. And now Baravich bringing it across the court. Giving it back to Lund, cross-court pass over to Stavi. Stavi giving it back to Lund, and getting another steal there. The shot going up for Butler, no, and that's going to be rebounded there by Carinta. And shot going up and good. Ethan Evans with another great play there, and he'll have another chance for an Agri-Max and one free throw. That foul going on Jordan Baravich. Shot going up, no good. And rebounded and grabbed and slowed down there by Gunnar Lund. And pass going to the outside. And Roseau going ahead and showing off some good passing. Outside shot for Lund. That's going to front rim. Grabbed by Morris. Morris going down. Trying to bring it inside. Get the shot up. No. And that's going to be rebounded by the Rams. Rebounded by Lund. Lund bringing it back and giving it to Baravich. Baravich up under. No. And rebounded and put back up by Savi. No. Put back up by... That was put back up by Gunnar Lund, but swatted away. Swat courtesy of Ethan Evans. Well, I think we can agree, put some stank on that block. And free throw coming. Agri-Max free throw. Shot up, no good. Still knotted up at 12. So coming in going to be Hank Broughton coming in for Evan Butler. And shot going up here, up and good. So the second Agrimax free throw is in, and that's going to be 13 to 12. Outside shot, no. Passing it inside. Luis Gonzalez fighting, and that's going to be swatted away, but there's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming with the Knights being in the bonus here, so that foul going to be on Noah Stavi. So 2 shots coming for Gonzalez. First one up, no good. Again, Agrimax free throws. Call their Fisher location. 218-891-2211. They're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location today. Shot going up for Gonzalez, and that's another one. So we're all knotted up, 13 apiece. Courtesy of the Agrimax free throw there by Gonzalez, and Wilson trying to pass it down, and that's once again taken away by Morris. Morris keeping his head on a swivel, bringing it inside, up, no good, and that's going to be fought for and grabbed by Carenta. That's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, it's going to be Rams ball here, but hey, got to credit the effort here by Dylan Carenta fighting for that ball on the baseline. Max Wilson bringing it across court, passing it over. That's going over to Baravich. And Gunnar Lund, he's going to travel. Tried to do a spin move and kick out, just a little bit too much on that play. So Carenta comes out. And Moore is bringing the ball up court. Pass it over to Evitz. Evitz giving it back to Morris. Giving it to Solheim. Solheim three-pointer up and bottom of the net. Solheim's 5th point of the night. And shot going up, swatted by Morris. Gets the assist on the last one, defense on the other. Three-pointer responded. Response there by Jordan Baravich. And now Morris is going to go ahead and try to respond here. Giving it back to Evitz. Evitz three-pointer. Up, no. And that's going to be a foul on Luis Gonzalez there. Gonzalez with a push on that play, and now both teams in the bonus here. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. And bringing the ball down court is Baravich. Pass it over to Lund. Good off-ball movement. Shot going up. No. Rebound going over to Morris. Morris slowing things down a bit. Getting a good view of the court. Ryan Morris bringing it back and passing over to Evitz. Thought about shooting it with Solheim. No, he's going to try to pass it down low, and that's going to be a quick turnover. Taking and running it up court. Slowing things down. Setting up the offense, giving it to Baravich. Baravich with a heat check. That one rebounded by Gonzalez. Gonzalez giving it to Evitz. Evitz looking down court. And kicking it outside to Morris. Morris had that one knocked away. There's a few good things I think that we've seen here so far, and when it comes to the Roseau Rams, at least on offense, they've been doing a good job moving without the ball, trying to create some open looks. And I think that you've seen that work out well for them so far here tonight. Especially, you talk about Jordan Baravich as well, 12 points. But Ethan Evitz shot up, rebounded, taken by Butler, and given over to Lund. Lund in transition, going down court, going downhill, trying to get the shot up, and 2 free throws coming. And that foul going to go on Ethan Evitz. And We're all knotted up at 16. First shot up, good. Again, another Agrimax free throw here. Second shot up and good. Gunnar Lund, 3 points here tonight, all coming on Agrimax free throws on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Going to pass it over to Carenta. Carenta back to Morris. Morris driving to the baseline. Shot up, no. It's going to be fought for, and going to go ahead and call that a kicked ball. So, going to be Roseau ball, leading 18-16 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. And Lund, quick step. He's going to go ahead, go up to the hole. No, fighting for the rebound. And grabbed by Habiger. And shot up. No, again grabbed by Habiger. And going to have a... Looks like there's going to be a foul called here. And that's actually going to be foul called there on Riley Habiger. So free throw coming for Dylan Carenta because both teams are in the bonus at this point. Climax-Fisher with 8 fouls, 9 fouls this first half for Roseau. And rebounded, taken by Lund. Lund in transition, trying to quickly fire it over. Does to Baravich. Baravich, and that's going to be grabbed by Solheim. Solheim going in transition. Trying to go ahead, pass it up court. Does over to Ethan Evans. Evans going, taking it down low, and that's going to be swatted away by Lund. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here in the first half. And pass out to Morris. Morris giving it back to Evans. Giving it back to Morris and getting the screen set. Has a space. Bottom of the net. Ryan Morris, another bucket here tonight. We're all tied up at 18 apiece. Just under 4 minutes left to go. And now going ahead and passing the ball around. And they do. Roseau going ahead, and good fake there by Baravich. And the shot going up, that's going to be 2 Agrimax free throws here coming. And foul going on Gonzalez. Should be his second of the night, and it is. Again, Agrimax are shaping the future of agriculture. Call them today at, call their official location today at 218-891-2211. First one up and good. And Gunnar Lund tonight, 4 points, all coming on free throws. And good rebound there for Morris. And Morris taking it down, passing it over to Evans. Evans taking it to the hole and trying to find Carenta. Carenta up and good. Dylan Carenta, first basket of the night. And Climax-Fisher taking the lead, 20-19. And taking it over to the outside and firing it back. Shot good. Noah Stavi. And passing it over to Ethan Evans, or the Climax-Fisher Knights. Morris trying to create a little bit of space. Almost lose it. Pass it over to Evans. Evans for 3. No. That's going to be grabbed by Stavi. Stavi with the rebound and firing it down court. It's going to go up and foul on the play. 2 free throws coming. 25 getting the reach. So that's going to be on Evans. Evans so far tonight has 3 fouls. And extending the lead is going to be Jordan Baravich. 22-20. Roseau leading. Shot going up and good. So 23-20 here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. And pass inside of Carenta. Carenta fighting his way up and ends up losing that one. That one's going to get leaked out. And going down Baravich, trying to find his way, but no, that's going to be a travel. Too many steps. He had his pivot foot, then tried to switch that one up. Just a little bit too much action there. Ty Torrance out on the court here. In for Evitz. Pass down to Torrance, back over to Morris, over to Carenta. Carenta surveying the court. Finds Morris on the outside in the corner. Shot up. No, that's going to be long, and that ball going to go out of bounds. And it will be a Roseau ball. Roseau ball going, Max Wilson taking it down court. Wilson bringing it across center court here and giving it back over to Lund. Lund again surveying the court. Giving it to Baravich. Baravich firing it over and shot going up. No. Rebound by Torrance, but ripped away by Lund, who fires it back. Shot going up by Stavi. No. And Lund taking it back on his own and gets a foul. Great extra effort there on the play. And honestly, that just comes down to second effort. Gunnar Lund just not giving up on the play there. And again, 2 more Agrimax free throws coming. Shot going up and no good. Again, Agrimax, give their Fisher location a call, 218-891-2211. They're shaping the future of agriculture. Ty Torrance getting the board. Torrance firing it over to Morris. Morris bringing it down court. Morris firing it back up top to Torrance. Torrance dribbling for the hole. Shot going up. Nope. Rebound by Carenta. Carenta giving it back to Solheim. Solheim foot on the line. Shot up. No good. That one grabbed and fired up by Lund. Baravich in transition. Stop. Shot going up. No. And Gonzalez with the rebound, giving it up to Carenta. Carenta giving it back over to Torrance. Torrance giving it over to Morris. Morris getting the screen set from Torrance. Bring it inside and just loses that one, but that's going to be a travel anyway. So bringing it up is going to be Jordan Baravich. Baravich so far tonight has 13 points. 13 of the 23 points for the Roseau Rams. Firing it over, that's going to be over to Evan Butler. Shot going up, and no, rebounded by Stavi. Stavi trying to get the shot up and gets the foul. 2 free throws coming. And it's another foul there going on Ryan Morris, his 3rd of the evening. First shot up, no. So that is the 10th foul here in the first half. Again, 44 seconds left to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And quick rebound going over, and that's going to be grabbed by Carenta. Pass over to Solheim. Solheim getting the screen set and giving it over to Torrance. Torrance trying to find the lane, trying to just throw the ball up there. That's going to be taken away by Roseau. Roseau in transition. And good stutter step, and no good, but picked up and going is Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance going to the hole, and he's going to get fouled. Free throws coming. Agrimax free throws. Again, they're shaping the future of agriculture. Call their Fisher location, 218-891-2211. And first shot up for Torrance. Up and good. Second shot coming. And that's up and good. So quick 2 points. 23-22. Roseau leading Climax-Fisher here in Fisher. Timeout taken. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Roseau Rams of 23-22 on Climax-Fisher here in Fisher on YourLiveEvent.com.
Beginning in 1998, Agramax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agramax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agramax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
And welcome back here to Fisher. Again, Climax-Fisher Knights at home, their home opener for the season, taking on the Roseau Rams here tonight from Fisher High School. And currently Roseau Rams traveling in with a 23-22 lead over those Climax-Fisher Knights. Here with just 10.8 seconds left to go here in the first half. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We'll have your statistics for you at the half. And, of course, get you all set to go for second half action. And the inbounds pass coming. Inbounds pass coming. That's going to be over to Borovich. Borovich almost stolen there. That's going to be fired out to Stavi. Stavi shot up, going to be long, and throwing it down court over to Torrance. Torrance just firing it up and almost in. But no, a 1-point deficit here at the half as Climax-Fisher Knights currently down 23-22 to the Roseau Rams here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, we're going to get into some of our halftime analysis, some of the statistics that we've got so far here tonight, and get you all set for the second half right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-op's Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoOps.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where Roseau Rams traveling in to take on the Climax-Fisher Knights here tonight. And again, I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, giving you all the action here tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com, getting into the winter sports season. Basketball season is upon us. And let's go ahead and go through some of our statistics here this evening. And it's really been interesting, between both of these teams. You know, what was a bit of a slow start, first 4 minutes or so. But, when it comes to both teams, it really started to come in spurts for both of these squads. For the Roseau Rams, let's go ahead and start with them. And really, the story of this game has really been, we talk about the new eras for both of these teams. And, with Ryan DeBach being in his first year for the Roseau Rams and Alex Wenzel, being in his first year for the Climax-Fisher Knights. Both of these teams, experiencing a lot of growth and a lot of, new experiences for both of these squads. And so getting a chance to go ahead and take a look at the Roseau Rams, you speak about Jordan Borovich. Jordan Borovich, again, coming in tonight, 8th grader coming in and starting for the Rams here tonight. He's coming away with and leading the way with 13 points here for the Rams in the first half. And so far, again, great play out of him. He is leading the way. Gunnar Lund also chipping in with 5 free throws, 5 points there, as well as Evan Butler with a 3-pointer, and Noah Stavi. Noah Stavi getting a nice fadeaway mid-range jumper there to get himself and notch himself a couple of points there. On the other side for the Climax-Fisher Knights, going to be interesting to see how they kind of bounce back here in the second half. Again, down by just a point, but really seemed like, the Roseau Rams, they've been doing a good job controlling the time of possession and really kind of taking their time on offense. For the Knights, it really comes down to limiting some of those turnovers that they were dealing with. Again, 10 fouls in the first half, 10 team fouls in the first half, so cleaning that up. Ethan Evans leading the way with 7 points. Branson Solheim, the freshman, chipping in with 5 of his own. 2 points for Ryan Morris, the junior, and then 2 points apiece for Luis Gonzalez, Dylan Carenta, and Ty Torrance. So we start the second half as inbounds over to Morris, giving it back over to Evans. Evans bringing it from the left side to the right side and passing it to the outside. That's going to be Evans. Evans for 3. Ethan Evans starting off the second half with the emphatic 3-pointer there, making it 25-23. And another 3-pointer of his own for Gunnar Lund. That's going to rattle out. That's going to be rebounded there by Evans. Evans giving it over to Morris. Morris on the outside trying to bring it in, give it back to Evans. Evans thought about it, goes in, tries to get the teardrop. No, that's going to be rebounded and trying to bring coast to coast is Jordan Borovich. Borovich up and in. Jordan Borovich with the rebound going coast to coast. Making it all knotted up at 25, starting off the action quick here at Fisher High School. Again, thank you for tuning in here on yourliveevent.com. And almost getting the steal there was Borovich, and it's going to be Solheim picking up his dribble, and that one's going to be taken away by Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund going up, scoop, score. Gunnar Lund with a quick steal, and Branson Solheim going to pass that over to Evans. Evans over to that pass going inside. That's going to be up and good there for Dylan Carenta, excuse me. Knotted up at 27. Turning into anything you can do, I can do better. Scoop up, that's in. Gunnar Lund. Couple of layups here so far, and 2 minutes in. Already up with Roseau leading at 29-27. And quick shot going up for Morris. No, that's going to be rebounded there by Butler. And Morris almost with a steal on Wilson. And that's going to be a 3-pointer there. And that one going to be trying to take that one inside. Dylan Carenta trying to fight for that one. Up and see what the call is there. It's going to be, look like that's going to be a turnover there. So Jordan Borovich pass over to Lund. Lund quickly trying to find his man and pass over to Evan Butler. Butler giving it back to Borovich. Borovich trying to go baseline, getting the fadeaway jumper up and good. Jordan Borovich, another quick bucket, 34-27. Largest lead of the ball game here for the Rams. And firing it across court, that's going to be over to Solheim. Solheim back over to Evans. Evans, deep 3, rattles out. That's going to be grabbed by Butler. And that's going to be a foul there on Solheim. Solheim, his 3rd foul of the evening. And just under 15 minutes to go here in the first half. And pass over to Wilson. Wilson giving it back over to Butler. Butler pass over to Borovich. Borovich shot no good, and trying to dive for that one was Lund, but Evitz will inbound over to Morris. Morris bring the ball down court. And Knight's trying to climb back in and stop the Roseau Rams run. And trying to pass that one over to Morris, and does. Trying to get the screen, and shot up by Morris, grabbed by Lund. Lund going in transition, and Euro step up and good. Gunnar Lund. Great basket there. Now the Roseau Rams leading by 9. And pass to the outside. Over to Evitz, giving it back to Morris. Morris looking over to Evitz. Evitz for 3. That's good. Love to hear the bottom of the net there, and Ethan Evitz brings that one in and slows down that run, making it 36-30 as Evitz going for the steal. Pass to the outside, and that's going to just rim right out. And stolen away by Lund. And almost, and taken away by Solheim. Solheim in transition. He's going up for the layup, up, and that's rejected, but there's a foul on the play. Branson Solheim able to go ahead and steal that one, but he's going to get a couple of Agri-Max free throws. Again, call their Fisher location, 218-891-2211. Doing a great job over there at Agri-Max. Shot going up and back iron, no good. And Branson Solheim's second shot up and bottom of the net. Solheim's 6th point of the evening. And that makes it 36-31. And aggressiveness from Jordan Borovich on that play, going ahead and getting that one into the basket, getting the, not able to get the bucket, but is going to be able to get the free throws here coming. 13:08 left to go in the ball game here on the first one is good for Borovich here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Yeah, make sure you stick around post game. We got a few awards to give away. Our Halstead Telephone Company post game or connection of the game. Second shot good for Borovich. 38-31. Ethan Evitz leads, or Ethan Evitz with the ball, excuse me. Shot up and no good there. And going up with that one, no. And Borovich trying to get that one up and in, no. And Stavi with the rebound and swinging around. Borovich again trying to throw that one up, just getting that one up and over. That's going to be another foul. And that's going to be a foul going on Corinta. His first foul of the evening. First shot for Borovich, here coming. Up and good. 39-31. And second shot coming for Borovich. 8-point lead, and now make it 9-point lead after the free throw. So Evitz trying to pass that one down. That's knocked away and taken by Borovich. Borovich passing it across court. Max Wilson up, no. Rebound, Gunnar Lund. Shot up, no, and knocked away. Luis Gonzalez with the rebound. Pass it over to Evitz. Evitz cross court. Throwing it down court. And shot going up for Evitz. Bottom of the net. Three-pointer down. It's his third three-pointer of the second half. Shot up, no, and that's a travel. And so now it's going to be Climax-Fisher ball. And inbounds. Pass into Evitz. Evitz with the ball. And pass over to Solheim. Evitz, three-pointer, no, and rebounded there, and that's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, that's going to be Roseau ball. And quickly have to clean up a little bit of a wet spot there. I'm not entirely sure. They're trying to get a towel all set to go.
Back door, finding McCraven, pass a little.
Trying to get a towel all set to go. Again, thank you for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Again, here in the second half, 11:45 left to go here in the ball game, as they try to clean up the floor here a little bit. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. Or you know what? No, we'll keep it here. Keep it here. Looks like they're almost done cleaning up there on the court. Should be A-okay. And looks like we're all set for action. Referees give it the okay, and we're good to go. Now Jordan Borovich passing it over to Lund. Lund over to Wilson. Wilson throwing it down over to Lund, and back over to Wilson. Back to Lund, and Lund covered by Corinta. And that's going to be another foul. And that's going to be a foul, once again, on Ethan Evitz. That's his fourth of the evening. Coming in is Ty Torrance. And pass inbounds. That's going over to Borovich. Borovich shot up. No. Rebounded by Torrance. Torrance out in transition. Looking down court and knocked away by Lund, and he steps out of bounds. So it's going to be a steal there for Lund, his fifth of the evening, and then a quick turnover as he just wasn't able to stop there. And inbounds coming. That's going to find Corinta. Corinta over to Torrance. Torrance firing back. Shot going up for the Knights. No. And rebound going over to Borovich. Borovich with another rebound here tonight. Going down, stopping short, and a little bit too much on that one. Rebounded there by Habiger. And bringing it down court of the Knights. Slowing it down, trying to find their man across court. No, that's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Rams. And once again, going to be Climax-Fisher ball. As the Knights go ahead and inbound over to Gonzalez. No. Corinta, quick shot up. No. And rebound by Lund. Lund back in action, going down court. Firing it over to Borovich. Borovich going up and good. Another bucket there for Jordan Borovich, making it a 42-34 lead here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. And Torrance firing it over, and now once again another steal by Lund. And it seems like Ryan Morris is going to be coming in. Ryan Morris does. And now coming cross court is Borovich. Borovich passing it over to Lund. Lund shot up for three. No. It's going to be rebounded by Carinta. Carinta with the rebound and going to bring in a cross court himself. Passing it over to Morris. Morris surveying the court. Getting the screen on his left, doesn't use it. Go ahead, jump stop, and going up. No, off the front of the rim. Grabbing the board himself is Morris up. Good. Ryan Morris getting the bucket and the foul. Possible Agramax and one. Free throw coming. And that Agramax free throw coming here from Morris. Morris shot up and good. So Ryan Morris' 7th point of the evening, and coming to cross court is Borovich. Borovich passing it over to Butler, but official was talking to the Climax-Fisher bench. All right, and after that brief discussion, not sure what that was about, but 9 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, and that was a warning issued against Branson Solheim there. A little too close on the inbounds defending. On the inbounds defense there. Quick pass inside, going up, and good. Quick bucket there for Noah Stavi. 44-37. Roseau with the lead. And once again, not using the screen set there is Morris. Passing it back over to Solheim. Solheim back over to Morris on the outside. Morris trying to create a little bit of space. Tries to get the step back. Shot up, no. And rebound by Gonzalez. Gonzalez up and good. Luis Gonzalez. Good heads-up play. And firing it over to Wilson. Wilson. Pass over. Looked like could have been a gather there on that one. And pass over to Habiger. And that's going to be knocked away and taken by Carinta. Carinta back over to Morris. And Morris going up for the layup. Up, no good. Rebound his own shot, and that's good. Ryan Morris able to get that one to go, and now we got a 3-point ball game. 8:30 left to go in this contest. And shot going up. And that's going to be a little long. Throwing it down court over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez up. No. And that's going to be a jump ball. Luis Gonzalez, beautiful pass there from his teammate going all the way down court. Looking like a Kevin Love full court pass there. And jump ball means it's going to be Knight's ball here. And pass out to Ty Torrance. Ty Torrance firing over to Morris. Morris, jumper on the outside long. Going Habiger. And that's going to be a quick shot up. No, rebounded there by Morris. Morris trying to fire it down court to Torrance, and that's going to be tipped away. Good defense there by Borovich, who... Oh, they're going to say that was a little long, and he didn't make contact with that. I don't know about that one, but we'll see. And it's going to be Roseau ball. From where I'm sitting, thought that there was some contact there, but it's going to be Roseau ball, bringing it across court. And firing that one over to Lund. Lund over to Wilson. Wilson finding Habiger. That's going to be back over to Lund, back over to Habiger, and Torrance trying to get the quick steal in there. No, and back over to Lund up top. That's going to be tipped away and out of bounds. And student section showing whose ball it is there. And Ryan Morris will inbound to Gonzalez. Gonzalez giving it right back to Morris. Morris on the right side over to Torrance. Torrance, quick mid-range jumper, good. That's 2 for Ty Torrance. And we're looking at a 1-point ball game. Roseau holding on to the lead. 44-43 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Just over 7 minutes left to go. And pass over to Lund. Lund surveying the defense. And trying to fire it inside to Lund. Lund. And that's going to be a foul. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to go on Dylan Carenta. And so inbounding it under the hoop is going to be Baravich. And passing it to the outside. Quick shot over to Lund. Lund. No. Rebound Morris. Morris going in transition. Looking to the outside. Throwing it up to Torrance. Torrance. Quick layup. Good. Ty Torrance putting the Knights ahead. And that's going to be a timeout taken by Roseau. We'll take it with them. 6:42 left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Climax-Fisher Knights taking the lead 45-44 right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back to Fisher High School, where the Climax-Fisher Knights, after giving up a couple of runs to the Roseau Rams, have come charging back themselves, currently taking the lead 45-44, 6:30 left to go on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Roseau driving in, and that's going to be a turnover. So now the Knights pushing the tempo a little bit here, putting the pedal to the metal. Morris firing it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Torrance. Torrance giving it back to Morris. Morris covered by Lund, and that's going to be a carry. Just got to be careful with that sometimes. And so now bringing it across court. It's going to be Baravich. Max Wilson. And that's going to be kickball. .609 left to go here in the second half. Inbounds coming. And so now we're awaiting the inbounds pass here. Inbounds pass coming from Baravich. Baravich over to Wilson. Wilson over to Lund. Lund giving it back to Baravich. Baravich taking a look at the shot, giving it back to Wilson. Wilson drive inside up. No good. Rebound by Wilson, and fighting for that one. That's going to be a jump ball. So it's going to stay down here with Roseau. So Bravich down low, passing to the outside over to Lund. Back over to Wilson. Back to Bravich. Bravich trying to dribble baseline. Fade away shot up, no good. Through the hands of Lund, over to Morris. Morris down court. In transition, shot up. Good. Oh, and that's a charge. And that's going to be a foul there on Ryan Morris. It's 4th of the evening, or 5th, excuse me. Huge blow there with 5:41 left to go. And now the key factor here is that Roseau is in the bonus here going forward. So 7 fouls here in the second half. And Jordan Bravich passing it over to Wilson. Wilson floater up, good. So Max Wilson getting the floater. And now Ethan Evans coming in. Carenta with the ball, dribbling it in, passing it down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going up, travel. Wait. There we go. And Roseau still with the lead here. 46-45. And that's going to be passing the ball around for the Rams. Three-pointer, no good. And that's going to be a foul going against Carenta, as Lund was going up for the rebound, but seemed to be encroaching on the landing area there. On the landing area, so that's going to be a foul against Carenta. So, again, in the bonus, now this is 2 free throws coming for Roseau. And this is the danger that you're in now if you're Climax-Fisher, where, again, every one of these fouls for the rest of the second half, for just under the 5 minutes that you have here on the clock. And that's going to be yet another foul there on Riley Habiger, excuse me. Habiger. But bringing it across court is Evans. Evans passing it over to the outside. That's Solheim. Solheim shot up, no. And trying to get the rebound was Gonzalez. That was knocked away and out of bounds by Jordan Bravich there. So that's going to be possession going for the Knights. Inbounds pass over to Solheim. Solheim back to Evans. Evans giving it back to Solheim. Solheim now giving it to Evans. Evans three-pointer. Good. Ethan Evans has been lights out from 3 here in the second half. His 4th three-pointer. And now after that turnover by Roseau, it's going to be Climax-Fisher ball after they take the lead 48-46. And now Evans getting the heat check. No. And that's going to be Roseau Rams ball. And bringing it across court is Bravich. Bravich. Pass over to Lund. Lund. Shot up. Good. Bottom of the net. Gunnar Lund. 8 points here in the second half. Now Evans calling for his Manti Torrance. He goes ahead, comes across, gives it over to Solheim. Solheim. Floater. Up. Good. Branson Solheim with the floater. 50-48, Climax-Fisher leading. Crowd getting into this. Just under 4 minutes left. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Three-pointer up. No. And rebounded by Roseau. Max Wilson going inside. Layup good. 50-50. This is anybody's game. No shot. And that's going to be a foul going against Borovich. Still a few fouls to give there for Roseau. But again, 3:24 left on the clock. Giving it over to Corinta, over to Solheim. That's going to be long, and that's going to go out of bounds on Gonzalez. So Rams ball, almost like a pendulum. You can feel the momentum swinging back and forth between these two teams. Just over 3 minutes to go. Borovich passing over to Avager, no, and that's going to be rebounded by Evitz. Evitz going in and keeping it himself, bringing it across half court into the forward court. And passing into the corner, no, back over to Evitz. Evitz almost has it stripped. And timeout taken after the dive there. Great job by Evitz to go ahead and recover that and have the awareness to go ahead and dive and take that timeout to ensure that they keep that possession. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
And welcome back here. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the ball game on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. All knotted up at 50. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson. Climax-Fisher at home taking on Roseau. And that's going to be knocked away and taken by Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund, layup, no, but knocked away. Taken by Ty Torrance. Torrance slowing it down. Covered by Borovich. Screen set there by Solheim, and now slowing it down is Ethan Evitz. Evitz at the half-court line. He's going to go ahead and give that over to Solheim. Solheim trying to go ahead and give it back to Ty Torrance. Torrance trying to go baseline with it. Give it inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going hard up to the basket. No call. And now in transition, Borovich trying to go up and good. And Jordan Borovich with another 2 points. 52-50. And shot going up for Evitz. Up. That's going to be rebounded there by Gunnar Lund. Gunnar Lund in transition. Going to slow things down, bringing it back. Pass things over to Butler. Butler firing it across court over to Wilson. Wilson shot up, no. Rebounded by Butler. That's going to be a quick foul on Ty Torrance. Can't make contact there on the rebound, and came across and hit him on the side of the head there. Again, this is where you're running into the issue of being in the bonus. So the third foul for Ty Torrance, but every one of these shots that goes up, no. That's going to be Climax-Fisher ball. And that foul there on Stavi, his third, excuse me. So Stavi's third foul on the push, but I was saying before, being in the bonus now, got to be careful if you're Climax-Fisher. Every foul leads to free throws. Now Ethan Evitz going ahead and passing that one off to Torrance, which that was knocked away. Recovered by Torrance, passed over to his teammate, giving it back over to Solheim. Solheim back over to Evitz. Evitz slowly operating, and that's going to be long. And when you're using as much clock as the Climax-Fisher Knights are, it's a double-edged sword, no pun intended, but you're using up a ton of clock, but at the same time, again, when you have some of those turnovers, that's where it can be costly. And now across court, Jordan Boravich, one-on-one against Torrance, and Torrance trying to go and pass it down low to Stavi. Stavi loses the handle on that one, fires that up, and good. Turnaround jumper there for Stavi. 6 points on the night for Stavi, and all of a sudden now, that's another quick turnover there on Solheim, and the steal going back for the Knights, firing it down, and that's going to be another turnover. And like I said, that's the double-edged sword of taking that much time off the clock when you're down by 2 points. If you have the lead and you're securing that, that's where you're looking at one of those types of operations there. But Lund passing it over to Boravich. Boravich cutting to the hole, passing down, and blocked away by Gonzalez. And that's going to be a foul. And once again, that's where foul coming on Solheim, but again, in the bonus, this is 2 more free throws. So Wilson's first shot up and good. And leading 55-50 with 25.3 seconds left to go on the Community Club Energy Solutions scoreboard. Second shot missed and rebounded by and that's another foul there on Ty Torrance. So 2 more shots coming for Wilson. First shot up and good. And second shot up, and that's good. So quick timeout taken, 20.5 seconds left to go. We'll keep it here on yourliveevent.com. Again, going through some of the stats now. Again, 57-50, 20.5 seconds left to go here in the ball game. And difficult situation if you're the Climax-Fisher Knights. Again, down by 7 at this point. But you are in the bonus, so any foul that you give is going to lead to free throws going against you there. So at this point, it's a difficult position to be in. And, taking a look at some of the stats, Jordan Boravich, leading the way when it comes to the Roseau Rams. I mean, what more needs to be said? He comes away with 13 points in the first half and then coming away with another 12 in the second. 25 points here tonight for the 8th grader. Again, you could have fooled me with the way that he's been playing tonight. Again, coming in 8th grade, coming into the varsity level, and again playing a phenomenal game tonight. Doing a great job there. We'll again make sure you stick around post game. We'll be talking to both coaches, try to get some comments from both of them as well, and go from there. But the inbounds coming from Ty Torrance, going to be passing into Ethan Evans, and met full court there by Gunnar Lund. Ethan Evans going to go ahead and try to create a shot for himself, and that's going to be a foul there on Gunnar Lund. And Lund, that's his 5th foul of the evening. And coming in is going to be Riley Habiger. And quick shot going up for Evans. No, that's going to be rebounded. Going up for Carenta. No, and grabbed by Gonzalez. And looks like that's going to be a jump ball. And so it's going to be Climax-Fisher ball. 4 seconds left to go here on the clock. And Gonzalez will come out. And Evans will go ahead and have the inbounds pass. Quick pass out to Evans. Shot up from Solheim. No, and that will do it. So your final. from Fisher High School is going to be Roseau, getting the win 57-50 over the Climax-Fisher Knights. Again, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to get into some of our statistics as well as try to get some comments from the coaches and our Enbridge Energy player of the game and go over some of our RDK Enterprises precision plays of the game here tonight after this.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. Since the beginning in 1998, Agrimax has had one simple goal that continues to be a key trait today: to help their customers become better. Over 20 years later, Agrimax has been able to help their customers more than ever. Serving customers in the areas of Fisher, East Grand Forks, and Fertile, Agrimax looks forward to working with you in shaping the future of agriculture. Call their office in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or call them at their location in Fertile at 218-945-3536.
All right, and welcome back into Fisher High School, where the Roseau Rams come away with the win here tonight, 57-50. And joining me now, we have our Enbridge Energy player of the game this evening, and that is Jordan Borovich joining me here tonight. And Jordan, one, thank you for joining me, and two, it seemed like early on, you really had, it seemed like you were dialed in, especially. What really felt good for you coming into tonight, and did it seem like you were kind of locked in early?
Yeah, right when we came in, we had to lock in, and then we showed up, and we just have to keep penetrating the hoop and keep doing that over and over.
Yeah, and it really seemed like you guys had a focus on intensity, throughout the night between you and, Gunnar Lund, especially on defense. Both of you guys just really being suffocating on the defensive end, especially. Is that a focus for you guys on the defensive end?
Yeah, we try to be. We always try to hype each other up to play better and stuff.
And then, for you coming in as an 8th grader, how does it feel for you, being out there with these guys and, the adjustment to the level of play out there?
It feels pretty good. I'm kind of used to it from last year and just kind of used to it.
And then what's something that you've been trying to build upon in your game, throughout the offseason coming into this year?
My playmaking and my ball handling.
I would say this. I think you've done a pretty dang good job at that, throughout the offseason as well. And again, when it comes to these teams especially, I'm always interested to see, how the players interact and, being right by your sideline. It seemed like you guys were, you guys really get along. You have a good energy. And so for you, how's it been like being able to play with these guys, and how has that locker room felt so early on?
It's been really fun, and it just felt like a big family. And, we usually get along, but sometimes it doesn't.
All right, Jordan. Well, hey, thank you for joining me again. Appreciate the time, and great game tonight.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Of course. Again, Jordan Borovich, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Again, special thanks to him for joining me. And now joining me is going to be Roseau Rams head coach Ryan DeBach. And, Ryan, we talked about, coming into this game and staying focused for these guys. And, we talked about it being a learning experience. What did you learn from these guys here right off the rip here tonight?
Well, I learned they got a lot of heart, that's for sure. They came in and battled, and, wasn't always perfect all night, but, we'll continue to get better on that. And, we can work on our offense. We can work on the little things, but you can't coach determination or effort, and they put that on full display tonight.
Yeah, and, I mentioned it there with Jordan, but, the intensity on the defensive end, we saw it from Gunnar having plenty of steals. I had him down for 5, and I just kept on losing track because it seemed like he kept on adding another and another. It felt like you guys had that defensive intensity, especially tonight.
Yeah, Gunnar's our wild man. That's kind of what we harp on is defense, right? You're active, you get the other team uncomfortable out of their game. That's what we want to do. So we did a good job tonight. There's a lot of things on that end we can clean up, but we're all thrilled with the win tonight, and wish Climax the best of luck.
Yeah, and it felt like, obviously with this being the beginning of the season for both of you guys, it felt like the offense kind of took a little bit of time to get going in the first half, but, it really felt electric, just basket after basket after basket there in that second half. So, for you, did it feel like it kind of eased in as the game went on, and, what adjustments did you guys make at the half?
We didn't really adjust a whole lot, to be honest. We just kind of kept doing the same stuff. We just were, polishing it throughout the game. And I think the same thing happened over on the other side of the ball. They're in a similar situation where they're young and they're figuring it all out. And it was just a fun game, and really one you'd love to see a rematch of at the end of the season to see, how the two progress. But.
Right, and, especially for you, too. I mean, we talked about, the learning experiences for the kids, but, for you, your first game as the head coach, what learning experiences did you have coming out of this one here especially?
Just to trust the guys, to make the plays and be there, I mean, I'm gonna continue learning probably for as long as I do this, but yeah, no, I just really learned that I can trust them in these tough situations. So there's a time, I think we were up by 7 or 8, and then, in a blink of an eye, Climax was up by 1, and, we didn't waver. Most teams would have just, kind of lost it there, but we kept battling, and we ended up squeaking it out. So.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, thank you for the time again. Head coach of the Roseau Rams, Ryan DeBach. Congrats on your first win.
Thank
you. Congrats and good luck for you the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. Yep.
All right, and that is head coach Ryan DeBach joining me, and we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we're going to get into some of our post-game stats. Again, the Roseau Rams coming away victorious here tonight, getting the win 57-50 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay with us.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
And welcome back here to Fisher High School, where we have the Roseau Rams coming away victorious tonight, 57-50 here on YourLiveEvent.com. And now I'm joined by Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, again in his coaching debut here tonight for the Knights. And, Coach, what did you see out there from the guys? And, it seemed like you guys were really getting into a rhythm there in the second half especially.
Yeah, we played hard. We didn't give up. We got into some foul trouble, which is our own faults. I think if we can, pick up the slack a little bit and just figure out the little hiccups, I think we're going to be doing just fine. So just a couple turnovers here and a couple turnovers there, and I think it's a different game.
Yeah, and it really seemed like, Ethan Evans really was getting into a rhythm there, especially in the second half. I noticed a couple of heat checks up there because I know I think he had, by my count, he had at least 4 threes in the second half alone. So, it seemed like he was really kind of dialed in. What did you see out there from Ethan here tonight?
Yeah, I'm a big preacher of bringing the ball down low, and you know what, he hit the first one, he hit the second one, and he looked at me, and I said, you know what, you got the confidence and you got the hot hand. Why don't you give it a couple more? And he did too, and yeah, he made a great couple plays there for us.
And then, you mentioned, some of the foul trouble there when it came to, especially Ryan Morris there tonight. But, it really seemed like he was active on both sides of the ball, especially. What'd you see out there from Ryan?
Yeah, I can't say enough about these kids, all of them. But Ryan was playing hard both sides of the ball. He was being scrappy. I think a couple times we got maybe a couple cheap fouls with him that he should have just kept his hands to his side and played good defense. But, overall, he worked his butt off tonight. And, first game jitters, so I'm not expecting a perfect game by any means. But we'll be ready to play tomorrow when we head to LaPorte. So.
And then for you guys especially, too, you especially, this being your coaching debut, we talk about what the kids learn game to game, but for you, getting the first experience as a head coach, what was it like for you out there, and what kind of lessons did you take away here from game one?
I have a good group of kids, so they made it pretty easy on me. But no, I got good assistant coaches too that have been helping me through this too, and really it's just an adjustment. The kids are probably trying to feel me out just as much as I'm trying to feel how their game is going to come out. So no, we just had to make some adjustments at halftime. We'd made them, made a good run in the second half there, and just like I said, just fell a little bit short with a couple of turnovers and a couple fouls, and I think it would have been a different game. So overall, I was very pleased with the kids.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, congrats on your first game as a head coach here tonight. Looking forward to seeing how you guys play against LaPorte.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. Again, that was Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, joining me on the postgame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, we're going to give away our postgame awards and give back our stats from tonight's action as well. Again, the Roseau Rams coming away with the win here tonight, 57-50 here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be right back after this.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions is now doing propane summer fill. Call 888-935-2281 for summer pricing and scheduled delivery. Customers' propane tanks are now being filled and you are guaranteed summer pricing. Winter pre-buy contract pricing is also available at this time. Community Co-op welcomes your calls for delivery schedule and summer pricing information. Thank you to all valued customers for your continued business from Community Co-op. CommunityCoOps.com, 888-935-2281.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
All right, and welcome back here to Fisher High School, where the Roseau Rams come away victorious 57-50 here on yourliveevent.com. I'm your play-by-play voice, Mac Robinson, and so with the game being final, let's go ahead and go through our final statistics here tonight. Start with the Roseau Rams as Jordan Borovich, getting the notching 25 points tonight, leading the way, leading all scorers, Gunnar Lund also chiming in with 13 points. He also had at least three rebounds, and I had 5 steals to start, and then I just ended up losing count when it came to Lund being active on the defensive end as well. Max Wilson getting another 7 points here tonight, and then also Noah Stavi getting 6 points, and Evan Butler notching 3 points as well. For the Climax-Fisher Knights, Ethan Evans leading the way with 19 points for the Knights. Then also Ryan Morris with 9 points. Ty Torrance chipping in with 6. Branson Solheim adding 8 points for the freshman. And then the 2 seniors, Dylan Carinta and Luis Gonzalez, adding in 4 points as well. Carinta and Gonzalez being active on the glass throughout the night as well. Let's go ahead and go through our post-game connection, brought to you by our friends over at the Halstead Telephone Company. And look, the connection that I got to give here, I got to give credit here to Gunnar Lund, and Gunnar Lund being able to go ahead and find his man in Jordan Borovich there throughout the night. Again, able to go ahead and pass around there as well, doing a great job throughout the night and going through and having plenty of points scored between the two, and you could see the results here tonight as well. And again, our post-game connection brought to you by our friends over at the Halstead Telephone Company. They are local and reliable. You can trust them. It's how you connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. And so now let's go ahead and go through our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here tonight. And look, I'm going to go ahead and give this one over to Ethan Evans, actually, over for the Climax-Fisher Knights. Ethan Evans doing a great job tonight, 19 points, and especially precise when it came to his three-point shooting in the second half, as he went ahead and had 4 three-pointers throughout the second half. Again, doing a great job from beyond the arc, and again, keeping the Knights in that game, especially, and giving them that spark on the offensive end. So he is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here tonight. And finally, last but not least, our and when it comes to RDK Enterprises, look, you got to go ahead and look at Hillsborough and Drayton. They say thank you to the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planner experts. Look, RDK Enterprises, they continue to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service that you expect from your planner experts at RDK Enterprises. As always, revisit the performance of your planters. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Again, RDK Enterprises, the Precision Player of the Game, going to Ethan Evans of the Climax-Fisher Knights. And last but not least, let's go ahead and go to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, look, Jordan Borovich. Jordan Borovich doing a great job here tonight, especially 25 points. And he talked about it post-game. Again, he was the one that, he's been trying to work on his playmaking, and has done a great job here tonight. Again, played with Roseau as a 7th grader tonight as an 8th grader, showing that improvement, showing how valuable that first year of experience truly is there for the 8th grader. Again, 25 points, looking like a upperclassman, a seasoned upperclassman at that here tonight as well. So he comes away with 25 points, plenty of assists, couple of rebounds, couple of steals, playing hard on defense. He is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And Enbridge, look, tomorrow is happening right now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Well, with that being said, that's my clipboard. That's everything that I've got for you, and thank you for tuning in for all of the action. Again, we've gone through the Roseau Rams getting the first win under Ryan DeBach, getting his first win as a head coach and as the head coach of the Roseau Rams here tonight as well. Alex Wenzel, head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, will try to get his first win going up against LaPorte tomorrow. So with that being said, we want to say thank you to all of you, especially for tuning in, and of course all of our sponsors, without whom we would not be able to have this broadcast here for you. So go ahead and say thank you from us here at yourliveevent.com by showing them your patronage. Make sure you go ahead and tell them that Your Live Event sent you. So for all of you and for myself, I'm Mac Robinson. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time. Have a good night, everybody. Again, the Roseau Rams coming away with the win, 57-50 here on yourliveevent.com. Talk to you later.